So Bitcoin is fascinating because Bitcoin is a culmination of decades of research and decades of development into the crypto space or cryptography and a world currency and a digital money, all these things together. So people think that Bitcoin came out and wow, it's this thing that someone discovered all of a sudden or invented, and now we're going to make it better. Ethereum's going to make it better, or Cardano or Monero or something else is going to make it better. And like, look at this variation. The beauty of Bitcoin is many things, but it's proof of work, built on proof of work, which was a discovery by I believe it was Adam Back, and many people that have worked on these different technologies that Satoshi had put together and made them all in the perfect alignment. So the beauty of it also is that it's open source, so anyone can take the code. We could go take the code right now and make our own Bitcoin. The problem is we have to go then get everyone else to start using our Bitcoin. And that's, the fire's already been invented. The wheel's already been invented. You don't go make a new wheel. And that's one of the problems, that path dependence. That's one of the problems people think of when, like, well, let's create another one. Let's create a new one. Okay, well then how come you don't? No one's done it. No one's been able to do it for 14 years. There's 22,000 others now, and no one's been able to do it. So again, it just goes to show you the power of first mover advantage, path dependence. But the biggest thing that people don't understand is this is decades in the making. Satoshi wasn't the first one to do these things. He just put them all together in the right alignment. And people have been trying to do this for a long time. And he put it together and made it click. And that's why it's gained so much steam, so much attention, and continues to grow. And people continue to come to the network and build on it. And that will just continue. Absolutely will continue, because we know we have the history as our guide, and we have the proof of work there, where all the other chains don't have that. They are copycats and imitations. A lot of them are just scams or affinity coins, meaning they just try to play off of Bitcoin, the success of Bitcoin, and the owners of those coins try to just pump themselves. Satoshi's gone. He doesn't own the Bitcoin. He has his own wallet with his own address, and that he owns his own Bitcoin, but it's never moved. Over 1 million coins, never moved in the time that since he left. So, and if he did come back, it doesn't matter. He doesn't have no power of the system. Even when he spun up the system in 2009, he had to mine himself. He had to expend time and energy and money to mine those Bitcoin. He didn't pre-mine them himself like all these other coins. He didn't take them all and scan the system. It's the fairest system that was ever created. It really is an immaculate conception. And if there ever was one outside of the human realm. And that's the thing that people don't understand. This is decades in the making. This isn't some just, all of a sudden I just stumbled onto this and now everyone else is going to perfect it. Like, I just stumbled onto MySpace and now we're going to perfect it with Facebook or make some better version of it. That's not how this works. The wheel is here. Fire is here. The printing press is here. You can tweak things over time, make it better, and that's what Bitcoin's been doing. Bitcoin has changed, actually. The base level protocol has stayed the same, basically, for lack of a better explanation, but we've made improvements, and the developers have made improvements over time as they see fit and as people come to consensus on it, but it's slow. It's like the American form of government. It's balances, checks and balances. It's this system, the Electoral College, is supposed to be very slow and non-emotional, very logical, and take a long time and debate to figure out what the best way to go about things is. The soft forks and the things where it enables people to actually see what they're doing and not come to rash judgments. So that's the beauty of Bitcoin, and that's one thing I think that people don't get about Bitcoin is it's literally decades in the making, and the average person thinks it's just some like random discovery, and then we're gonna make it better. So this penny coin, initial coin offering, or whatever, with some scam coin or Cardano or whatever, that's gonna be better because it's cheaper and we got some better version of it. And there's these other owners out there, actual owners, these centralized people that are attack vectors, and they're gonna tell us how their coin's better. Well, good luck. Bitcoin is the apex predator because of all the properties it has. Bitcoin has no leader. It's got no CEO. It's got no marketing department. I mean, think of a mind virus. It's a digital protocol that literally has attracted more people than any other coin. Almost combined, it's getting there, and it will get there soon, and it has no one pushing it except everyone at the same time. So Ethereum, Cardano, all these other tokens have to have that person at the top creating the roadmap, as Vitalik says, or all these other things. Otherwise, the whole thing falls apart. The thing just completely implodes, and it's gone. That doesn't happen with Bitcoin. That won't happen with Bitcoin because it's so decentralized, because the ethos is so strong. It will never go away. It's running on, nodes are running on satellites, for crying out loud. So if an asteroid hit the Earth, there's still nodes running on satellites. Still someone somewhere, like a virus, will have a copy of the ledger somewhere and will spin it back up again when they are good and ready. That's the power of Bitcoin. So anyway, I just wanted to make a quick video because not to get into all the other reasons Bitcoin and the properties, but to really just say Bitcoin is not this random coincidence. It was years in the making, years and years and years in the making, and Satoshi found the right combination and discovered what we have now as Bitcoin, and everything else that's come after that has been some adaptation or some variation, or someone trying to really, at the end of the day, just make more fiat dollars. And there are some good ideas out there, and some people that truly just have some good intention, but that will just eventually be absorbed into the Bitcoin ecosystem, as has happened over the last 14 years. It'll just be absorbed into layer 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in Bitcoin. The actual good ideas, the few that are out there. So it will come. It takes patience, though. And unfortunately, our society doesn't have a lot of patience, right? Our attention span is very small. So people run off to other things, and I get bored and this and that. And they don't understand the ethos and strong, hard, decentralized, peer-to-peer money. If you don't have that, immutable proof of work money, if you don't have that, you don't have money. If you have yield, then you are the yield. You are the exit liquidity. Money doesn't have yield. Money is money. And if we all have the hardest money on earth, then our purchasing power keeps going up and the cost of life keeps going down. That's the beauty of Bitcoin. It is the discovery of all the decades in the making. And once you have that fire, once you have that wheel, you don't discover it again, the printing press. You might be able to tweak it like we can with Bitcoin, but you don't discover it. You don't rediscover it. So if you got something out of this video, if that was a question that you get a lot of times, or you hear people talking about, please like it, or please subscribe and like the channel, but please share that with them. Please let them know. And sometimes it helps to have other people explain it and talk about it. It's hard to be Messiah in your own town, right? And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I appreciate your patience and your appreciation, you watching this and using your time here, because it is the most important asset we have. Our time is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is time, the two finite assets we have. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.